Well, howdy kids, and welcome to the Math Barn, your favorite place to tackle life's calculations. Here in the Math Barn, it's kind of like a math rodeo. We're going to take them math concepts and ride them and rope them and tie them up tight. Today we have another exciting lesson to share with y'all, so get ready to move on out to math after a little time out for our weekly joke. I know you young'uns learn good after you have a laugh, so here goes. A man was driving along a rural road when he realized he had to make a phone call. He had forgotten his cell phone and was miles from a payphone, so he decided to stop in at the next farmhouse he found. As he was approaching a house, he noticed a three-legged chicken racing along the road. He followed the chicken and clocked it at 45 miles per hour. When the man got to the farmhouse, he asked the farmer about the chicken. The farmer replied, "Well, when I was at the university, I studied genetics. Around these parts, we love chicken, and we're all partial to the drumstick. So I thought I'd see if I could make a three-legged chicken. So here it is." The man was quite impressed. He asked, "How does it taste?" The farmer replied, "Don't know. Ain't none of us been able to catch one yet." Well, now that you're done laughing, today I'm going to learn you about some special kind of triangles. You know what triangles are. Triangles is the shape of the signs we have to put on the back of the tractor when we drive it into town. In fact, that sign is one of the special triangle shapes we're going to learn about. So here they are. These is the short versions, and then I will expound upon further as the lesson goes on. Equilateral triangles is the first ones. All three sides of an equilateral triangle is the same length. Later I'm going to show a trick how to remember it. Until then, keep your britches on. Next is isosceles triangle. That's triangles with two sides the same length. I got a trick for that one too, but hold your horses till later. The last one for today is the scalene triangle. That's when every side has a different length. And boy, do I have a good way to remember that one. So strap yourself in the saddle and hang on, because we're moving out and we ain't got a whole lot of time for this here lesson. If you miss something along the way or fall completely out of your saddle, just holler and I'll slow her down a bit. This here is a picture of what you call your equilateral triangle. See how there's one line through each side? That's math language to tell you each of them sides has the same length. Another way of saying they's equal. Get it? Equal as in equilateral. So now you can remember equilateral triangles has equal sides. All you got to remember is the equal part, and then everything else just comes right along as easy as floating down the river on your tube. Now, here's a picture of an isosceles triangle. Now, don't that word just sound like the name of a Greek fella? And don't you know that Greek fella likes his triangles with two sides the same length? So that's how you remember about isosceles triangles. They's the ones with two sides the same, just like the Greek fella likes it. Isosceles. Two sides the same. And look, there's them single lines through the two sides that has the same length. Math language again. Also, I got curious about the word isosceles, and I looked it up on that World Wide Interwebs. Turns out you break her into two words. Iso, meaning equal, and Skelos meaning leg. So two equal legs. Makes sense to me. Now, here's my favorite. It's the one which none of the sides has the same length. It's called a scalene triangle. The way I remember this is on account of my third wife, Raylene. Raylene was pretty difficult to deal with on account of she had a whole lot of different sides to her, so to speak. She was one of them multiple personality types. So since Raylene rhymes with scalene, and because Raylene had all different sides to her, I remember scalene triangles has all different sides. Well, that's all for today. Pay attention to your teacher and mind your mommy and daddy. And I look forward to seeing you next time when I learn you about right triangles and wrong triangles. I'll explain more about that later. So long.